Subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials and press the bell icon for notifications.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Emmanuel Tutorials. Today we'll be seeing a question related to signals and systems. This was asked by a student. If you also have any doubts related to signals and systems or any other electronics or computer science subject, you can mention it in the comments of any of our videos. If it is in the form of image, you can send it to edututorials252@gmail.com and let me know in the comments of any of our videos that you have sent it so that I can check the mail. So let's start. This question is related to expressing a particular signal in the form of another signal using another signal. So till now we have seen sketching signals using equations. Here we'll be sketching or expressing the signal in the form of equations by using another signal. So here we'll be representing x of t in terms of g of t. Now when you get such kinds of questions in the exam, what you have to do is try to visualize this original signal in terms of the signal that they have given. Like here it is g of t. So try to draw g of t inside x of t. This is an easy way in which you can find out the equation. So let's do that. Now this is a square kind of signal which is extending from -1 to +1. Now let's try to draw this. Can we say that this part of the signal, like from -1 to +1, is same g of t which is extending to 3? The amplitude is 3, but it's the same g of t. So this is one portion. Now next portion, from 1 to 3. Can we say it's again the same signal, but it's a shifted one, plus amplitude is greater, it is 2. Then again from 3 to 4, same g of t, but it is compressed version. It's a compressed version with amplitude as 1. So we have divided into 3 portions. Again same thing, you can do it on the left hand side. So it will be 5 portions. Shifted version with amplitude 2, shifted version with amplitude 1, and compressed. So this is first part, second part, third part, fourth part, and fifth part. First and fifth. Now let's try to write the equations. Now first we'll start with the first part of the signal. Now we have said that it's a compressed version because here you can see that the signal is extending only to 1 unit time, because from -4 to -3 it's 1 unit time. Here it's extending to 2 unit times because from -1 to 1 it is 2 units of time. So we can say it's compressed by how much? By 2, because we have divided this by 2. So for compression, what do we do? It is time scaling. So can we say it is g of 2t, because it is compressed by 2. Compression always means you're going to multiply it by the value it is compressed. So it will be g of 2t. Plus it's not only compression, it's also shifting. So by how much have we shifted it? We have shifted it by 4, and it is advance, it's not delay. So for advancing, what do we do? It is plus g of 2t plus 4. So can we write it as g of 2t plus 4, right? So x of t is, this x of t can be represented as by 3, sorry, because it will not be 4, because it's -1 to -4 is 3. It's time duration of 3. So it will be x of t is equal to g of 2t plus 3. Now we'll go to the next portion. This is g of t plus how much of shift? 2. And how much of amplitude change? Again 2. So it will be plus 2g of t. It's the time duration is not changing because it's from -3 to -1, so you can just keep it as it is. It will be t plus 2, g of 2t plus 3 plus 2g of t plus 2. Now the third portion is g of t as it is, only amplitude is changing, so it will be plus 3g of t. Now we have covered 3 portions. Now the fourth portion will be just the opposite of this. Now we are going to do 2 times g of, now this is not advanced, it's a delayed version, so it will be minus. So plus 2 g of t minus 2 plus, again this is the same signal, a delayed version, so it's going to be plus g of 2t minus 3. So this is the final expression which you will get. There's another way you can do it, where you have this much g of t, again time scale version of g of t, a plus time scale version of g of t plus time scale version of g of t, just the way we have divided into portions. But usually this shifted version is expected in the exam, so you can use this expression. Hope you understood the concept. If you have any doubts related to this question or any other concept or problems you have, you can mention it in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials for more. Thank you. One more tip which you can use is, because we know by precedence rule, shifting is done first and then scaling. So here you will not have a doubt in how much the shift will be. So here we had kept it as 4. It is actually 3. That confusion will not be there if you remember so it will be the opposite in finding the equation. So it will be, you have to imagine that if you shift the signal by 3 and do the time scaling by 2, you will get this signal, right? So that way, if you remember, it will become easier for you. Hope you understood the tip.
Subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials and press the bell icon for notifications. Subscribe to Emmanuel Tutorials and press the bell icon for notifications.